Blake Lively to me is a B-list actor. Ryan Reynolds is well known, but he's not in the stratosphere of Taylor Swift and like the Kardashians and Kanye West and Oprah Winfrey. Like that's like another stratosphere. Those are the people who can pick up the phone. Like Kris Jenner can pick up the phone and if she wants to get some articles that are written, okay? That's the stratosphere of power you have to be able to call Endeavor and say, you know, drop Justin Baldoni.
Candace just ripped into Blake's court case and the internet is losing its mind. What's Blake hiding? Why is Candace going off? And how did this picture-perfect star land in such a scandal? Stick around because this tea is piping hot and you don't want to miss a single drop.
Blake Lively filed a complaint against Justin Baldoni and others in California, claiming sexual harassment. She alleged that Justin Baldoni and producer Jamie Heath had really poor behavior on set and that they organized that smear campaign against her during the promotion of the film and that campaign caused her grief, fear, trauma, and extreme anxiety.
Firstly, let's talk about Blake's strategy, or lack of it. When celebs get into legal trouble, they often slap on a PR-approved smile, make a vague statement about letting the legal process unfold, and hope the world moves on. But not Blake. Nope, she's been trying hard, like really hard, to keep this case under wraps. Enter gag orders. If you don't know, a gag order is basically a legal shush sign. It stops people from talking about a case publicly. Blake's team has been throwing gag orders left and right, trying to silence Justin Baldoni and his lawyer, Brian Friedman.
Now that she's had her shot against him and she's severely damaged him with that New York Times piece and this complaint, which she managed to get leaked, now she wants a complete gag order. Now he needs to be shut down to protect her. This is very unfair to poor Blake. Why should Justin be able to release snippets to the media without the full context? That's what she said. That's what she did.
But here's the kicker. People are seeing Blake for what she really is. Candace Owens has been calling out Blake's attempts to control the narrative, saying things like, Blake Lively is not a good person. Do not let the lawsuit distract you from the fact that she is not a kind person. Ouch. It's the kind of brutal honesty Candace is known for, and honestly, she's got a point. If this is just a simple legal dispute, why all the hush-hush?
I have said this since before, long before this ever broke out between her and Justin Baldoni, that we have to compartmentalize. Blake Lively is not a good person. So no matter what happens in this lawsuit, no matter who wins in the end, do not let it distract you from the fact that she has proven herself not to be a kind person, okay? And that's largely due to the fact that she is a modern feminist.
Every time Blake's team tries to zip people's lips, the judge basically says, nah, we're good. Imagine trying to cover up a mess and accidentally making it 10 times messier. That's Blake's current situation. And Candace Owens is there amplifying every little detail. She's been saying things like, celebrities think they can control everything, but guess what? The truth doesn't care about your PR team. Savage.
New York Times is basically burying Justin Baldoni in this. They're saying they're releasing private emails between him and his PR team and private emails amongst just the PR team, basically saying, as they quote, we can bury anyone.
Now, let's talk about what's really fueling the fire. Depositions. If gag orders are Blake's attempt to hit the mute button, depositions are like turning the volume all the way up. A deposition is where you have to sit down, under oath, and answer all the uncomfortable questions lawyers throw at you. No scripts, no filters, and no cute Instagram captions to save you, just raw, unfiltered truth. And guess who's been trying to dodge depositions like it's a game of dodgeball? Yep, Blake Lively. Candace Owens is not impressed. She's been ripping into Blake's efforts to avoid answering questions, basically saying, if it's all true, why didn't she file a lawsuit? Why take it to a private civil rights matter and hand it over to the New York Times? It's giving big, I've got receipts energy, and the internet is eating it up.
But actually, quite remarkably, the internet for the first time had a bit of pause. And one of the things that they had a bit of pause about was, why did she not file a lawsuit? If this is all true, why did Blake Lively not file a lawsuit? And instead, kind of went to a civil rights private thing and then gave it to the New York Times. I mean, they're alleging she gave it to the New York Times. I don't know who else could have given it to the New York Times. I don't think Justin Baldoni or anyone on his team gave it to her. And they started to ask the question, was this actually just a way to salvage her reputation?
But Candace isn't just focused on Blake. She's got her sights set on Brian Friedman, Justin Baldoni's lawyer. Friedman is known for being aggressive in the courtroom. Like, I will sue you into oblivion aggressive.
Are you going to sue Blake Lively too?
Into oblivion, Megan. Wait till you see this lawsuit. It's all going to be based on evidence. It's not going to be just a lawsuit. It's going to be the kind of lawsuit that is full of evidence, admissions, documents, which prove exactly what she did and how she bullied her way through the process to take over the movie and used her PR people to try and destroy Justin.
Blake's team has been trying to get him removed from the case, claiming he's too hostile. But Candace Owens, she's calling Blake out, saying it's just another tactic to avoid facing the tough questions. So what's the big deal? Why is Blake so desperate to keep things quiet, and why is Candace Owens so invested? Well, when you're a celebrity, your image is everything. One bad headline can ruin brand deals, movie roles, and even public support. Blake built her career on being America's sweetheart, the relatable yet glamorous star everyone adores. But this legal battle is poking holes in that perfect image, and Candace Owens is making sure we all see it.
Blake Lively, I don't think this is going to be good for her. And this lawyer's language in terms of saying when people see all the text messages, they're going to realize who the real Blake Lively is a strong vote for me. A strong vote that the public, in the end, is going to recognize that Blake Lively was being manipulative.
Now, let's not forget the internet's role in this chaos. Social media is basically the courtroom's rowdiest spectator, and Candace's comments have gone viral. People are picking sides. Team Blake versus Team Justin. Some fans are defending Blake, saying she's just protecting her privacy. Others are siding with Justin, arguing that if Blake's so innocent, she should stop running from the truth. But here's where it gets even messier. Candace Owens isn't just a casual commentator. She's got a massive platform, and when she speaks, people listen. Her criticisms aren't just tweets or Instagram posts, they turn into headlines. She's been vocal about where she stands, even saying, "My money is on Blake Lively being wrong." Every time Candace calls out Blake, it adds fuel to the fire, making the legal drama even harder for Blake to escape.
Unfortunately, she was wrong. She filed it, and the public then said, wait a second, are you playing a PR game? Rather than Justin Baldoni. And now she had to back that up by really filing it in court. And what's going to happen is now the entire public is going to see what happened, who was leaking stuff to who. And like I said, my money is on Blake Lively being wrong. I think she is 100% wrong.
And it's not just about Blake's personal life. Candace has been using this case to talk about a bigger issue, celebrity privilege. She's painting Blake as the poster child for Hollywood hypocrisy, and whether you agree with her or not, it's hard to ignore her points. Candace made it clear that she isn't taking Justin Baldoni's side. She's simply stating the facts as they are.
Please do not think I'm a Justin Baldoni stan. I know nothing about him, and I hate 90% of Hollywood. But in this circumstance, I just think he's going to win the lawsuit. And I think New York Times, based on what I have seen of what I would describe as doctored correspondences, doctoring it by not giving people the full correspondences, is going to end up having to settle this lawsuit and paying Justin Baldoni, as well as the PR women that are listed in this lawsuit, paying them out for misrepresenting what they actually said.
So what happens next? Well, Blake can't run from this forever. The court isn't swayed by Instagram likes or magazine covers. Sooner or later, she'll have to face the consequences, or in this case, the deposition. At the end of the day, this isn't just about a legal case. It's about image, power, and the lengths people will go to protect their reputation. Blake Lively might be Hollywood royalty, but Justin Baldoni has got receipts. So whose side are you on? Team Blake fighting to protect her privacy, or Team Justin demanding the truth no matter how messy it gets? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because this drama, it's far from over.